Hello everyone, this is Sang from Qlife Canada. I've noticed that I have never done a box opening for my Q Touch. Very funny, right? Anyway, here is the Q Touch. It looks exactly the same box exteriorly from the Q Cup. Okay. Basically, it is a new. Basically, think of it as a Q Cup 2.0, and here it is over here. Okay. The reason why I'm opening up from here is it's just another one. Okay, so when you guys get it, it'll look like this. Okay, and basically the base, the flask, all right, and then the charger and the cables, and the instruction booklet is over here too. Okay, so just open up another one. Basically, I'm just showing you guys a sample on it. All right, okay. The reason why you see it been sitting like this is I flip it around, I open it up and flip it around. Okay, and you will most likely find water in it. Most likely, depending how it is how is it shipped. You'll find a little bit of water in there. I'll just give you guys a show you guys right now. Okay, basically it's unscrewed from here. And then you may find a little bit of water, may find, not all the time, all right? Okay, this reason is just so that they get pre-soaked and you guys get faster. When you guys get it delivered, it'll be faster for you guys to get energized. Basically, I'll talk a little bit through it a little bit later. It is done here. Basically, I get a little bit distilled water and then I drop a little bit just before I ship it. Okay, I do that personally because I want most people are in a hurry to get it and get it all set up. If I do forget to, or if I'm in a hurry, sorry about that. Okay, just to give you guys a heads up. Don't worry, the water is just from a distilled water, so clean it, just wash it, rinse it, and you'll be fine. You can use it again, right? Okay, let's talk a little bit. This is a used one, my second cup, so I'm just setting up as a demo. All right, when you guys get it, as I say, you will find a little bit of water in there. Okay, and inside there, there's going to be a card in there, in the first one, like here. Okay, all right, do read it, and it does tell you what safety precaution you need to take. We'll talk a little bit about that too later in this video. All right. Okay. So once you get it, okay. Once you get it, you know the cup is in there. Give it a rinse, right? And then set it up quickly. All right. You know, there's this cover over here. Take it out, remove it, and then take out the flask. Take out the card, read it, and then rinse it. Okay, don't put it back in the cap. Right, set it up like this. Okay, and then most likely the battery will be dead at that time. So take out your charger, a micro USB. Any micro USB would do. Even if it's not mine, you can use another generic one. Just don't use a quick charger. Okay, so the head, just use an old school $2 dollar store, Dollarama ones. All these things it can be from there, not a problem. Okay, plug in. It's at the back over here, the port. Just pull it down. Okay, it's a lot more improved from the rest. The old ones give you. I'll talk a little bit about that later. The old ones over here doesn't really stay that well. Okay, this new improvement. Okay, all right. So plug in. Be careful. Don't plug in the wrong side. Make sure that you see the USB logo on every USB. Just show you a trick. A little bit USB here, and here there's a logo on here. Okay, that thing face up. And then you'll plug it in. Okay, all right, okay. So USB faces up. Okay, and plug it in. All right. Okay. Now basically charge it into your regular port. while you're charging the time and you've already rinsed it, fill it up with a little bit of water. Okay, all right, okay, not a little bit, but basically fill it up with water. Okay, and then whether you put on the lid or not, that's fine. Just for the first time, for the first while you're setting it up, actually disregard the lid. All right, okay, all right, okay. And we'll put all this away. And put everything away right now. Okay, all right. So you guys can concentrate on this. And this is my own. Okay, I've been using for a few months already. And just remember the back side here, put it back in so water doesn't get in there. Okay, this thing here, if it touches water, it's quite sensitive this time. It actually will just cut its power off, and even the bottom, okay, everything. So you'll be charging this for around anywhere from, it says 3.5 to 5 hours, 4.5 hours, but I'll say 5 hours. Give it 5 hours good charged if the thing's empty, right? It does hold its battery even if it's from Taiwan, okay? And basically like this, after it's fully charged, unplug, you'll be sitting here, all right? It's been pre-soaking it, okay? When you first turn it on, just like this, just lightly press the button right here. Okay, now it's just the difference between the new one and the old one. This is touched. The old one has a button, okay? Button. You have to press it, okay? Whichever one you prefer. Okay, it's all preference, okay? As you can see, it's only a little bit of bubbles compared to this one here, or compared to this one here, okay? All right, there you go, okay? You will see the difference in bubbles, okay? All right, when you first get it, it will be even lesser. I've been playing around with this since last night. So for the first little while, you're gonna get a lot less, basically bubbles in your water. This is the same water, same thing from the same tap, okay? Remember, it's not tap water, it is filtered water. Basically, it's gone through a filtration and then basically I'm using it. You can use distilled water if you prefer, and if you want those fanatics about fanatics and they like super clean water, you may use distilled water and you still get a result that's slightly lower, but you can still use distilled water, okay? This is filtered water through my tap in Vancouver, basically not Vancouver, in Richmond, British Columbia. And it is basically water from the GVRD. It's super soft. It's basically like rainwater, and that's a different subject. If you guys want a little bit more information about the kind of water quality, give me a shout out at the bottom, all right? And then I'll talk a little bit more about it, all right? So in the time being, this is basically the little bit of bubbles, and as you go throughout the week, the bubbles will increase, okay? So as you play more, when you first get it, and you're setting it up, it's very little bubbles, you think it's not energizing. After a couple of play, you get something like this, right? So the reason why you remove the lid while you're doing this, okay, is so that the pressure don't build up in there, okay? And then it may cause a little bit of problem issues, okay? You may cause a lot of water leaking from the bottom and or around the side, or cracking everything else. So going back to the card, what it says is that after each cycle of 3.5 minute cycle, okay, open up the lid and then let go of the pressure. Even though this has a pressure relief, it's still wise to basically release the pressure, okay? All right. Okay, so how does it go is that if you guys, right now this new Q Touch, its cycle is 3.5 minutes, not 5 minutes. Compared to the old Q Cup, this is a 5-minute cycle. All right. Okay, that's the main difference. So hence the battery will last a lot longer than the Q Cup. The Q Touch battery is a lot longer because it only runs 3.5 minutes, and the ppb or ppm, the hydrogen level, is way higher by about 10%. Yeah, so around anywhere between 1300 easily compared to 1200 max, 1200 plus, so it depends on the water quality. So anyway, this one here will give you about 100 to 200 ppb more compared to the Q cup. Okay, see, 3.5 minutes is done. Okay, so after you're done, take it out, you relieve the pressure, you press it one more time, or simply just leave it off, and you can just keep on playing. All right, so you just keep on playing with it, and then as you see, the bubbles increases even as the second time we play along with it. And as you go, and this is done already, right? You see, you guys can watch on the side. At the bottom of this, okay, is it's a little filter thing like this. Okay, all right. Sometimes you'll find water coming out. Actually, after every day of use, so about every 10 times, you should open it up and drain out the water. Sometimes you'll find little drops of water on the table, right? That is because there is still some water being pushed out from the bottom. So hydrogen is in there, oxygen is all coming out from the bottom. Okay, all right. So this is how you basically get your hydrogen water. Okay, it's that simple. It is one of the best product right now. It's the only one that would do a 1200 plus ppb basically hydrogen level in a 3.5 minutes. Your time is a lot faster. You don't have to wait for 5 minutes like this. You can turn it on, go brush your teeth, and basically by the time this is done, you should stop brushing your teeth. 2 minutes to brush your teeth, right? By the time you get to your washroom, you brush your teeth, you hear this thing beep beep beep, you're done. Basically you got 2 minutes plus or minus a little bit. Okay, great for a dentist. I don't know. That's what I do though, right? Okay, so right now there's another thing, another concern going around. It's the coronavirus, right? All of you guys are worried about sanitizer. You hear about people hoarding your sanitizer, people basically buying lots of it, and then you're running out, price is going up, or you simply have some and you forgot about it, or you basically just you need to make some for emergency, or you need it, right? So I'm going to show you another trick. This is called the EDC. The EDC is basically also something you need to do to clean the cup. Okay, we're going to talk about two kinds of EDC today too. All right. Okay, we're going to turn it off and dump the water out. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to dump the water right now. Okay, so going back to the coronavirus, first of all, I just had to put a disclaimer out there. This is not being tested at all, basically approved by Health Canada. So basically, do this at your own risk. But I do it myself, and basically I know I've been fine and I've been using for the longest time, and I know what it is. All right. Okay. Basically, it's just my own self-assurance for myself. Okay. I don't take much risk. Okay. If you guys know me. All right. Okay. All right. So this thing here is basically EDC is basically a mode to reverse the cycle. Instead of hydrogen being pumped in there, oxygen coming out from the bottom. It will be the other way around. Oxygen will be infused in there, and hydrogen will be coming out. So all you guys who knows that if you infuse hydrogen or oxygen in here in the EDC mode, all right, what it's doing is that it's cleaning the membrane at the same time. It's infusing oxygen in there, and that what that will do is you'll sanitize your cup, right? Okay, but this sanitary water is a little bit weak, a little bit not to par. Okay, not to my liking too. All right. I will never use that to sanitize. Okay, I'll just use that to reverse to clean the cup, to maintain the cup's sanitation, and to maintain its membrane. And basically, you just have to reverse it to loosen its mineral and deposit in there. Okay, it's one of the mold, and that's the key feature difference between Qlife and the other brands. Okay, and this thing here, basically when you're doing EDC mode, all right, you essentially are creating ozone water or electrolyzed oxidized water. Okay, electrolyzed oxidation water, and you can see a little bit on my other video. I'll link it up. Okay, but we'll simply go through like this really quick. All right. Okay, so take it out, dump it out. Okay, we're making real strong EDC water. All right, this one here, even though it's one of the strongest you smell. Okay, it smells like bleach, chlorine, and ozone all mixed together. All right. Okay, fill up to the line. Okay. All right. Take a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay. All right. Make sure your salt do not contain any other thing other than salt. All right. Okay. A lot of times in the US, okay, particularly say, and in Canada, you have anti-caking of device, basically anti-caking agents, ingredients being added to your salt. Okay, some people are highly sensitive, but the machine just don't like it. Don't do anything. You just say salt, NaCl, and that's it, period. Okay, I'm not gonna even go through that. All right. Okay, you're gonna take this, put it in, put it back. Okay, put it in there and start stirring. Okay, all right. Make sure it's 100% all dissolved in there. Okay, you can put a little bit more, you can put a little bit less, not a problem. You can increase it just to make a stronger solution. All right, just telling you basically, if you have a pack of those salt, and you make sure that it's just only salt itself, those takeaway ones, they are about basically 1/4 teaspoon. All right, okay, all right, okay. Right. Okay. All right. Okay. So just pour it back in there, and we're gonna just run EDC mode. Okay. All right. How you're gonna run EDC mode is basically press and hold, and you hear this annoying beep 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 beep. Okay. And essentially right now, hydrogen is coming up from the bottom. Okay, it's expelling from the bottom, and the oxygen is infusing right in there. Okay, and then we'll talk a little bit. We're going to put this aside. Okay, all right, because it's annoying while I'm talking. I just accidentally cancel it off. If you did something wrong, you press something wrong, just touch the button, you just cancel it. You saw me just on this. Just touch it and you cancel. You won't see any more bubbles and you won't hear any more thing. So energize it again. Okay. All right. I'm gonna stick it under my table right now. Okay. All right. Okay. While that's going on, okay, I usually myself personally carry a little bit of this thing here. And then I wrap it out in tin foil because I'm too cheap to go buy a bottle of this, and it's during emergency. You can't find any damn thing, or you can basically, you can't find it. All right. Okay. You got a nice clear little bottle, and you put it in here. And same as this, same as another regular spray bottle. Okay. So 300 ml. Reason why you don't want to be making too much, even though you may have a H2 well, same process and same basically amount, ingredients and quantity. Okay, you don't want to be making too much of it because it will not last you 24 hours. You want to make sure that it's working. All right. So essentially, the guidelines for this kind of water, through the research, is that it has to be over 1,000. A plus positive ORP of a plus 1,000 and above, preferably up to 1,600. All right. My ORP meter basically goes up to 9999, three nines before it hit 1,000, it just go blank. Okay, and I know it's over 1,000. Okay, all right. And basically, it is how they measure swimming pool and how sanitary your water in the swimming pool is. Basically, is quite basically. It is a sanitized water, right? You want to be swimming in that because it is, you never know, right? Okay, I'm not gonna say anything, but you never know, right? Okay, so the reason why I want to wrap it up in tin foil is also because it gets affected by UV light. Basically, UV light itself would deteriorate in air. UV light would deteriorate the electrolyzed oxidized water, EOW. Okay, and what you want to do is just prevent as much light from going in there. Another thing is that since you already put it in a bottle, there's not going to be much air to interact with it. So basically, that's the best way to keep it. Store it in a bottle and store it off the light and store it cool. So in the summertime, it's going to get hot. So you don't want to be having too much of these things here. Right? If you store in your car, it will basically deteriorate quite fast. So this thing here in the summertime, just make a batch before you leave the house, live in there every day, make a little bit of it, right? Not too much, so enough for you to use, you and your family. Maybe this is for you to spray your neighborhood, go downstairs, help spray something around, or spray your car before you enter, spray your mask. You hear that from me, okay? I'm not liable for that, but it is true. Okay, your mask, before you even take it out, before you even put it on, just spray your hands, clean your hands first before you take off your mask and put it on, right? And then before you take it off, take it out, spray your hands, because you never know what it touched. Okay, unless even if you have gloves on, you never know what happened. And you forgot to take your gloves off, right? Spray your hands, take it off, right? Put it aside, right? Give it a spray down the outside on the mask, let it dry, okay? Then after that, your gloves, you either dispose of it, just spray a little bit just to be sure, okay? And then wherever you touch your car, or your basically whatever you're going to touch, right? Give it a spray down first. Help others, right? You're not the only one out there, right? Give others a chance to give them spray down for them, right? Okay. I hope you guys all stay safe and healthy. So right now, just gonna go back up, and take it up. It's not ready. Okay. So just once, 3.5 minutes is all great, and you smell it. Oh god. Okay, it's a little bit too strong. All right. Okay, and then grab a funnel. Okay, grab the bottle. All right, put it in here. Pour it down. Okay. All right. That's it. Save a little bit for your smaller bottle. This one here is for me personally. I put it in my jacket, somewhere in my jacket that I carry around with me all the time when I'm out. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, damn, I'm good. It's right to the rim. All right. See? Okay. All right. Okay, don't worry if this thing touches you. Okay, it's acidic. Yes, it is, but it's not as acidic as what basically it's just a mild acid. All right. Okay, it's even great for some people with eczema. They believe in it, right? Okay. Spray on your hands. Okay, and you feel it much softer. Okay. All right. Let it air dry, and you'll be great. Okay. All right. All you guys stay safe. Have a great day. If you guys need more information on this product, go to my website and you'll find it at qlifecanada.ca, qlifecanada.ca. I don't sell on Amazon, and they're all priced in Canadian dollars. Okay. Basically, you guys have a great day. Enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment on it. Tell me whatever I need to improve. improve on it. If it's too long, I know that. All right. Thank you.